It's Ray Give TV.
In the block.
Let's get right to it.
How do you take some cap shit and paint it real? That's his whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, has it come down to that?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I thought the nigga was playing from the get go. I couldn't believe nothing he was saying. So you really did that?
Hey,
Nigga,
bro,
what?
listen to me.
Okay,
We didn't
man.
fell out. We didn't fell out because I'll be like, I don't believe that shit. What you mean, nigga? I don't believe that shit. That's what I mean.
It's Ray Give TV.
In the block.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, nigga. I'm just telling you, nigga. You tell your story, and I'll let you tell your story. But if you asking me one-on-one, I'm gonna tell you, no, I don't believe it.
I'm looking at this shit. These niggas got names. Big U Enterprise. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, them niggas, man, them niggas broke into them niggas shop and bugged that.
And then my last question to you is this, Wack. I know you don't mess with the dude, but do you really think he has the resources to fight this?
What you mean?
I mean, it's going to take. I wouldn't even, man. I can't begin to guess on.
I don't know what it's gonna take. Rico's. I mean, you know.
This shit is that's money. You see at least 100.
Yeah,
that's starting off 100.
That's minimum 100.
Yeah, I mean
the 100 research team.
The light work. What he's gonna have to pay in private investigators might run over 100. Because that's really, when you fight in a case like that, you are fighting against a motherfucker that has no limited resources. Like, they have unlimited money, unlimited resources.
Okay, but listen,
you know what I'm saying?
How do you fight the feds?
I mean, I don't know what he got over there.
People have. It's just that most people don't.
Nigga, it's only
most people don't, bro. Like, you know, it's a cop out. Like, when I was coming up, a lot of them niggas that, you know, went away in like the 80s, like, them niggas ain't fight nothing or whatever and shit.
Hell
some of them
no, they took the time.
Fortunate enough to cop out to the little 10-year minimum for the conspiracy and shit, and then around like 98, 99, we start seeing niggas like Preem and all of them like start to come home. Like, that's what happened. Like, the niggas ain't go against them niggas like that.
They like, this is 43 counts, bro. This ain't no 17 counts, 10 counts. You know, this is 43 counts, man.
Yeah,
I'm on page 8. I mean, what is there to cop out to?
I mean, they'll offer him something or whatever to keep from having to take him to trial. Like, because the thing about it is, it's a business.
What you think the minimum they'll offer him?
Shit, they might throw him a 30 piece. I mean, because he got a lot of shit with him. Like, you know, this nigga's been at a Panto. His point system, like,
how many of you think gonna get thrown out realistically?
Oh, I don't think they have to throw anything out. I think if anything gets thrown out or whatever, it's just if he does come to some type of plea agreement, he'll probably cop out to a number of charges on the indictment that they really want him for, because it closes other shit. And then, you know, that's that. Like, there's so much shit that seems to be going on with him, and there's so many people like kind of moving pieces around it. Like, that nigga might have there's probably another superseding indictment being cooked up with shit, because by the time they run through the people who are still in that shit, and whoever debriefs or decides to proffer.
Are you saying they give up more information?
Yeah, like, because as this shit goes on, it's not over yet. Like, the motherfuckers are sitting in there stewing.
Right.
You know, and this is the reason why they probably have everybody separated, I'm sure. So now it's like, not gonna let you sit here and come up with a story. You understand what I'm saying? Like, now when to separate these niggas, we're gonna let them stew, you know what I mean, and bring each one up. We're gonna pull one up, and everybody gonna sit in that room, and if niggas do the right thing, the proper will be over or whatever in, you know, real quick, because you just like, I don't want to talk to these people. They're gonna take you right back to yourself. And then, you know, them niggas just proceed with their charges. Now, if you sit in there and you start trying to,
snitching,
bro.
If they
Let him
already got
talk,
people
bro. Let him
snitching,
talk.
Vegas is. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
Yeah,
go
but
ahead, go
bro,
ahead.
look, the feds always have somebody like snitching. Like, you know what I'm
Right,
saying? A lot
right,
of this shit that happens is not because of great police work. It's
right.
because niggas is either telling on niggas or niggas are telling on themselves. There's no,
Yeah, pretty
you know,
much.
like there's no like magic bullet and shit like that or whatever. It's always a snitch in the mix. Because a lot of people, once they even get in that federal hot seat or the FBI show up to their house, it's a different type of sweat that develops under that t-shirt, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
you know, you just know certain people. Like when I heard they went and got Adam, I said, shit, Adam about to go and tell on God and his
that's what
kid.
I was just
Like, you
talking
know
to
what
Wack about.
I'm saying?
Shit, that's what I was just talking to Wack about.
Hey,
Nigga,
bro, listen.
that
They
nigga.
didn't go get Adam. That's just what I said, bro, to keep niggas talking.
Hey
Now
man,
nobody
Oh,
went
they
and
ain't gonna get
got
that nigga?
Adam. Man,
they
all
went and
they did
talked to
was
his
left a
ass.
card on his door. He called
Yeah,
his
they're gonna do
attorney.
that.
His attorney called the people. They said, we want the cease and desist. The attorney sent the cease and desist.
Now you
It
know
was,
what? When he did the cease and desist, I always thought that the cease and desist was from that video, that interview that they
That's what I
deleted,
just
that's
said.
what they
where he was
wanted.
talking about Nipsey, when he was
That's
talking
what,
about Nipsey and Big U making that call.
That's what I
that's
just
what
said,
they
bro.
wanted. That they wanted the cease
That's
and
the one they
desist.
wanted, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought because nobody, you know, it's a couple of like YouTube channels that just managed to have the original clip and shit. Because when that shit was deleted, like the only copy of that shit that you can find is on other, you know, it's on other channels and
I'm
shit. So
pretty
it's
Right.
sure
still
they
out
got
there.
the copy. They wanted the cease and desist. But when you think about it,
Probably
it's
to see
like,
where it came from.
yeah, but
They
what's
wanted to see
crazy?
where it came from.
Yeah, what the thing is like the nigga was lying. So what it ain't the content don't exist.
What they say, what they always say when they arrest you, though, anything you say can be true, lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and in between.
No, no, no. Slow
No,
down. Don't
bro,
do that.
listen.
Don't do
It's
that.
not, no, what I'm
Don't
saying,
do
bro, listen
that,
to me.
bro.
What
Cause
I'm
you
saying
just
is,
said
I'm
the
not,
keyword. It's a lot of people down there. You see you talking fast and you sliding. When they arrest you, they say at the time of the arrest, right now. You have the right to remain silent. And anything you say from this point on can and will be used against you in a court of law. Bro, listen, you got niggas that they
I,
pay. Orlando Brown comes up there for 3 hours and everything out his mouth is a lie. You can't say that podcasts are authentic when niggas is talking.
bro, I'm not
They still
saying,
think right now today that Adam had sex with my woman right now today because I said it. Right now today they believe that shit, bro. And the only reason why I like, so you know, it ain't no nigga. You can't. If that's the case, then we need to go start arresting some of these movie stars for playing drug dealers in the TV.
yeah, Wack, I'm not saying that, you know what I mean? What I'm saying is this, for the fact that there's a cease and desist order, and they want the cease and desist order. Because the only thing I could think is, they want to know who filed it, who sent it. Right?
Yeah,
Or and at least or whatever they're gonna use it to paint a story. So this is
There
the
you
whole thing.
go.
I'm
That's what I
not
was
saying
saying
that.
earlier.
Yeah, so I'm not saying that he's being indicted for anything that he says on the podcast because if that was the case, the shit, a lot of niggas would go to jail. You
there you
understand what I'm
go.
saying? But what I'm saying is when people are already trying to when they're already trying to paint a picture, anything that you have done that they can use to paint that picture, you and I both know they will use
There you
or
go.
misuse. So what I'm saying is he's put a lot of content out here and he's put himself in a lot of situations that are not good with the scope or whatever that's going on now. Like even the idea that he put himself and Big U in that damn Roscoe's when P&B got hit is
That's
bogus
cat,
as like who the why would I tell anybody that?
Right.
bro. You missing the
Especially me
point.
being me.
Listen, okay, right, like okay. Let me give it to y'all, bro. Again, when you got people that's trying to get into the industry, and if you got a rapper, right, and he's trying to get into, he want to be a rapper, and he don't know how to write raps, you know what he does? He pay a nigga to write them for him. And you know what that nigga does? He writes what's on his mind. And then that nigga go in there and raps what he's reading on the microphone. That don't mean he did this shit. A whole nother nigga wrote this shit. So when you got a nigga that's trying to get into YouTube and all this shit, and he really ain't got nothing interesting to talk about, niggas say anything. Now here it go, PNB Rock. Very high profile case, right? Right?
Yeah, I know.
You do understand there's cameras all in that parking lot, there's cameras inside the business, right? You think a Big U would have been in goddamn restaurant, bro, the world wouldn't have known it? Like, come on, bro.
No, my thing with him is
No, I want you to answer that question. You think if Big U would have been in his
Bro, no, I
at the
don't. But
time
I
of this
think,
murder, the world wouldn't have known
bro,
it, bro.
listen, I don't. I'm gonna tell you like this. I don't take Luce
No, for
family
real though,
serious because the
Daylight, for
last
real.
time
Listen what I'm trying to tell you.
bro, Wack,
No,
this is what I'm telling
look,
you though.
Daylight.
I don't take anything that a nigga who stole his name from another nigga. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like, take.
this what I'm
See, there's a
saying.
lot
So
of
what I'm
shit.
saying is, bro, what I'm saying is, if a nigga sees something is working, right? Is he gonna stop doing it or keep doing it?
no, he's gonna continue to use it because it got traction. But my thing is he has to
That's
accept
it.
he has to accept what comes with it. This is what comes with it.
Bro,
When
don't
you
ass gonna
associate
come with
yourself,
it. That you don't see nothing in there about PNB Rock's murder, nigga. You know why? Because they did a thorough
no,
investigation. They
no,
pulled all the video footage of the parking lot, the blocks, and inside the spot. And guess what ain't there?
him not
Don't
being
nothing
there.
come with that.
I know, and that's what I don't understand about him. You can't have this
What you
both
mean? What
ways.
you don't understand? He's
No,
entertaining.
it's entertaining, but it also
Shit.
comes with this type of
He
energy.
ain't, bro. Hey, listen, nigga, I robbed a last night in Russia. I got all her diamonds. You think I give a about them hearing that? Like, what you ain't hearing?
No, I'm
I ain't in
hearing you
Russia.
straight. I'm just confused with why he has to live up to the lies. He's
No,
saying
he
he did
don't.
something, and then he
No, he
says,
don't. No, he
"Oh,
don't. He
okay,
just need the people to talk about him.
oh, okay."
He ain't gotta live up to shit. Cause guess what? He know his camera's over there, and guess what he know? He wasn't there.
Yeah. So I was listening to the one shit he did about game. I said, "What is he talking about? What is he? Do he know this dude? Is they cool?" Like it was just
How
shocking.
many times did you listen to it?
I only watched it one time.
You watched it one time. So if
Yes.
a million mother like you watch that one time, what happens?
No, he's entertaining. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I was, he's very entertaining. I'm
No, the
telling
nigga
you,
be.
he's very entertaining. That's why I couldn't understand is what he was saying was true because it was too good to be true. It was, man. I mean, hey, man,
It was what?
it was too good to be true.
Okay. Did you send it to anybody else to watch it?
No,
Oh. Did you tell anybody else about it?
no, I'm telling you about it because I'm pretty sure you saw it
Well, I
every
mean,
day.
usually
So
most.
I mean, when
I
y'all were
mean, bro,
together, you seen the
it's
show.
I don't, bro. I don't listen to me, man. Niggas running their content, running their plays. You know how many niggas call me and say, "Hey, Wack, man, I'm finna put your name in this clickbait shit." You know, and I'm gonna say this. You know, shit. I'm dried up on content. Niggas sit there and make up all kind of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's just
This,
hard for me to believe that niggas do that, man. That's
come on. We
wow.
gonna
They
check
really
it
that's
out.
crazy.
Hey, bro, hey, yo, Skyward, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. Remember in New Jack City and shit when G Money was telling Nino about the crack and shit, and he's
Yeah,
like, man, this shit'll make him all
right.
night. That's what Clout is today, bro. Like, you know what
I
I'm saying?
see.
They didn't come for the content, they came for the clout. You understand what I'm saying? So you just gotta. What niggas to do to be famous is fuck. Look, bro, we already heard the story about what supposedly happened at Diddy house for niggas to be famous. So this leads to go to show you, like, yeah, anybody could fucking sit here and decide, like, man, I'm gonna put some bullshit out there. You know,
But you know the
we're gonna
difference
sell
though,
this.
Daylight? The people that's involved with that ain't talking. because they know what comes with that. You see what I'm saying? They not gonna come
You
out and
don't
speak
even
on it
make no
and
sense,
incriminate
son.
themselves. No, I
Bro.
make a lot
Oh,
of sense
Diddy,
because if you
somebody
put
talking. Diddy
yourself
got a
into a
Rico too.
yeah, you hear me,
Nah,
Daylight?
I mean, I
I'm
ain't
not
never
gonna get
seen that,
indicted
but
because you
yeah,
got
but that's,
indicted, nigga. I'm gonna shut the
come on,
fuck
they
up.
like, you know goddamn well they done did some stupid shit. You ever seen a one-man Rico, bro?
Hell no. I mean, and
They
that's the only
charged that
thing.
nigga wrong, bro.
And
They
to be
charged him
honest,
wrong.
yeah.
He
I
got a
mean, bro,
one-man
listen,
Rico. You ever seen that? Like, what the fuck?
bro, listen. Never,
I
and
mean, but
then
he
you
in it though,
can
Wack.
then start with one person or
That's what I
whatever
was
and
taught.
shit.
Once
That's
you
the
in it, you
only
in it.
shit that's weird. That is the only shit or whatever that's like
It's a
OD weird
one-man
about
Rico.
this nigga Diddy shit. Is like you in a conspiracy. But also my shit with Diddy was just I never seen a nigga get like I seen Trick get arrested, but I never seen a nigga be charged like he was the P when that motherfucker was just ordering the workers.
Well, see, this the
It just
thing. When you black and you do it, it's a problem because Hugh Hefner used to have him come to the crib and had a grotto. Everybody knew what they
yeah.
was
Bill
doing there.
Cosby was
So, right.
at Hugh Hefner house.
But you see the difference
Drug
when
house.
Luke do it. You see, we got to get past the situation of just because we got money, we privileged to do certain things. When you offend certain people,
Bro, get
and
the out of here.
It's Ray Gift TV.
In the block.
Let's get right to it.
You and
man,
the boys went to
that
jail
nigga,
for the
listen,
same
this
shit,
this
bro.
shit in the industry we been had the discussion. Like this shit was been coming down on Diddy. Diddy knew this shit was coming. When
No,
he
it
got
wasn't.
out
He
that
brought it on
liquor
his.
company,
He
when
wasn't.
he
He
got out
did.
that liquor company, they severed their ties with him because they knew this shit was coming through, and he
Nah,
knew.
you a motherfucking lie. They didn't want to put it on him,
Okay,
nigga. What
I'm
you
just
talking
telling
about?
you. All
They
right,
didn't
we
want
can
to put
agree
it
to
on him,
disagree.
nigga.
I'm
What
not
you
tripping.
talking about?
I'm just saying, no, because
You
that's
way
how it
on.
works. You
You
can't
way
offend
somewhere
certain
else,
people.
bro. He
No,
would
you
have
can't
never
offend
sued.
certain people in
He
this
would have
industry.
never went at that liquor company. This shit wouldn't be
Ray
going on.
Gift
That's what I
TV.
just said.
No, you said part ties, nigga. It wasn't no, wasn't
No,
no.
they parted ties with him. They parted ties with him, nigga. They said, look, we want to buy you out, nigga. You hot, nigga. For real. And then you got to think about it. He started out as a spokesman. They hired him as a spokesman. He got in shares and got deep with them. But, I'm just giving my opinion on it. I mean, we ain't got to agree on it.
Did y'all hear about John Claude Van Damme?
No.
They charged him with sex trafficking too.
It's a fact. That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't even know what the fuck is.
Yeah,
Everything's
they just
black.
gave him. He was somewhere out of the country, and they gave him two girls. Somebody gifted him two girls, and they were sex workers, and they charged him with
Everything ain't black, homie.
sex
It's a lot of them
trafficking.
getting hit.
I'm just saying, I just
Karate
watched
kick that
48
nigga like he
Sunday.
kick.
I've seen Luke do the same shit and get caught, banned from songs, banned from cities. This is documented. I read the books, talked to certain people, the niggas in Tula crew. When you start going at the system and you going at the people to help you make money, this is what they do to you. They did it to Michael Jackson when he was bucking the system. They did it to Prince. It's documented. So I mean, we can agree to
They
disagree,
did
but
what to Mike and Prince?
they tried to blackball Mike and Prince. Did you know? Did
Okay,
you?
we
Let me
talking
ask you this
about sex,
question.
but see,
Let me
bro,
ask you
this
this
what you
question,
do,
Wack.
bro.
Let me
And
ask
that
you this
shit don't
question.
work, bro. We talking
Did you?
about sex trafficking or fucking blackballing, bro.
No, we talking about the system, about going against the system. When you go against certain people in the system, they blackball you. I don't care what you say.
Okay. What's
Michael
wrong with
Jackson
that?
owned big shares in Sony before he died. Did you know
What's
that? He
wrong?
owned.
What's wrong with that though?
But that's the way it works. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying it's right. I'm
Yeah.
telling you how it works.
Hey,
I'm
no,
not
I'm
saying the
saying, hey,
situation is
listen.
right.
I think niggas they should add a class on politics in junior high and high school.
Hell no. I've been in the industry for a long time, Wack.
You
I'm
been in
not a
what
dummy.
industry?
All right, but listen, just because he got
Wait,
a
slow
difference of
down, bro.
opinion
Slow
don't
down.
mean
Slow down. Slow down. Hold on. Slow down. You been in what industry doing what, bro?
doing security.
He did convo, man. Shout out to Wack 100, Big Chuck, coming through with the content, man. You already know. Y'all be sure to like the video. Go ahead and share the video. Be sure to tell a friend and tell a friend. We got content. To everybody out there working hard on the grind. If you believe it, you'll achieve it. Do what you got to do today to be prepared for tomorrow. There it go. But until next time, it's your boy Ray giving them go. God bless. Peace.